Namaste. Let's continue with the third sloka in chapter 3. Shri Bhagavan uvāca loke'smin dvi-vidhā niṣṭhā purā proktā mayānagha jñāna-yogena sāṅkhyānāṁ karma-yogena yoginām. The third chapter started with Arjuna's question. He asked Krishna, "You talk high about both karma yoga and jnana yoga. You also say that jnana yoga leads to liberation. But you ask me to fight. I'm confused. Tell me what is good for me and what I should do." When Arjuna asked like this, Bhagavān started answering. Now let's look at the meaning of this sloka. Shri Bhagavan uvāca loke'smin asmin loke, in this world. Dvi-vidhā, dvi-vidhā meaning two types. Niṣṭhā, niṣṭhā meaning way of life, how one lives their life. Purā, purā meaning before. Before here means at the time of creation. Proktā, said. Maya, by me. Mayānagha, anagha meaning one who is sinless. Bhagavān, after creating this world, revealed the Vedas through the rishis. Okay, let's understand some details about Vedas. Generally, when we buy an instrument or a machine or an appliance, we get a user manual along with it. The user manual usually tells the do's and don'ts, what are the different features and what is it made up of. Similarly, the user manual for this world is the Vedas. The Vedas tell what is right and what is wrong. If there are desires, how you can fulfill your desires through right means, through various sadhanas. Finally, the Vedas also talk about who am I and what is this Jagat. Vedas are Ishvara's breath. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, "Evam va haresya mahato bhutasya nishvasitametat rigvedo yajurvedaha samavedo." So, Vedas are the breath of Ishvara. So, nobody actually wrote the Vedas. Purusha nirmitam na. It was not written by anybody. So, therefore, it is also called as apaurishayam, meaning not written by anyone. The rishis saw them while in deep tapas. So, rishis are also called as mantra drashtaha, one who see the mantra in their deep tapas. Okay, so we saw that Vedas tell us what to do and what not to do and how to live. Vedas generally prescribe 4 ashramas for a person: Brahmacharya ashramam, Grihastha ashramam, Vanaprastha ashramam, and finally Sannyasa ashramam. Brahmacharya ashramam is the first ashramam where we go to a Gurukulam and learn from the Guru. Once the person completes learning, he enters Grihastha ashramam where he marries. In this ashramam, he can earn. He can fulfill desires which are ethical, and he has to perform the various karmas that are mentioned in the Vedas. The first 2 ashrams are mostly of pravritti margam, meaning where there are actions to be done. The person is expected to do some duties. The next ashramam is Vanaprastha ashramam, where the person, after completing his responsibilities in the Grihastha ashramam, say when the son has grown up and has his own family, retires to the forest to do some sadhanas. Basically, he hands over the responsibilities and retires to the forest. Here, he is not expected to do any more duties. This is nivritti. Nivritti meaning where he does not engage in action anymore. Finally, it is sannyasa ashramam where he renounces all attachments in this world. Both vanaprastham and sannyasa ashramam are more of nivritti margam. Nivritti meaning abstaining from actions. So here Bhagavān says, dvi-vidhā niṣṭhā, two ways of life. The two ways of life are basically pravritti and nivritti, engaging in actions or abstaining or refraining from actions. In the second line, Bhagavān says, jñāna-yogena sāṅkhyānāṁ. Sāṅkhya meaning people who are involved in nivritti margam, people who are sannyasis. Acharya Shankaracharya in his Bhashyam says, Atma Anatma Vishaya Viveka Vijñāna-vathām, simply meaning that one who has vivekam and vairagyam completely. People who are in the path of sannyasa. For such people, jñāna-yogam. And the second way of life, karma-yogena yoginām. Here, yoginām meaning one who is in the pravritti margam. For such people, karma-yogam. Yoga comes from the root word yuj. Yuj means to unite. Yujyate, it unites. Jnana-yoga means yujyate brahmana saha. So it unites us with the Brahma. And jnana is the sadhana. So jnanam iti sadhanena. With the sadhana of jnanam, the person is united with the Brahman. Karma yoga, yoga here also means yujyate, but it unites us with the jñāna-yoga. So jñāna-yogena saha yujyate, and the sadhana is karma. So here Bhagavān has given two ways of life for the two sadhanas. Now a question might come. Is it compulsory that the way of life has to be followed for that particular sadhana? For instance, if one is on the path of jnana-yogam, is sannyasam compulsory? We'll look at some examples from the Shastras. Yajñavalkya was a rishi who attained moksha while in grihasthashramam. Similarly, King Janaka attained moksha, and in fact he took care of the kingdom even after he was enlightened. His greatness was such that Vyasa sent his son Shuka for knowledge to King Janaka. So the way of life is only to aid the particular sadhana, and it is not absolutely compulsory that one has to be in sannyasa ashram for jnanam or enlightenment. In fact, Bhagavān will be praising karma yogis as sannyasis in the later chapters, indicating that a karma yogi is also like a sannyasi, where he lives without any kind of attachment to the world around him. It is the sadhanas which are compulsory. Karma yogam gives chitta shuddhi and is compulsory. And once we attain chitta shuddhi, when we listen to the shastras and we contemplate upon that, knowledge dawns upon us. We'll continue again with the next sloka later. Dhanyavadaha.